Okay, so today concept is margin and padding properties. What is in CSS? Okay, so margin and padding properties in CSS. So first of all, margin property. So margin properties are used to generate space around the elements. Okay, so this property is used to generate space around the elements. Okay, so around the elements. Okay, set the size of the white space around the outside of the border. uh, Margin property. So this property set the space, set the size of the white space outside of the border, outside of the border. Okay, so margin does not have background color. Okay, so margin property does not have background color, and we have margin properties in four styles. Okay, no, four types: margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. Okay, so these are the four properties available. Okay, so margin, otherwise we can use margin shorten property. Margin shortened property, shortened property. Okay, margin shortened property. Okay, so to decrease the mm, code, okay, to decrease the code, we can use margin shorten property. Okay, so this property allows us to specify all the margin properties in one property. Okay, this allows us to specify all margin properties in one property. Okay, in one property. So margin certain property allows us to specify all margin properties in one property. So like we can use margin certain property. Okay, and we can set the all properties like first top. Okay, so first top 10 pixel and space, and second one right. Okay, and third one bottom. Okay, margin bottom, and finally left. Okay, so this is the order of margin shorten property. So first top, okay, right, and bottom, and left. So this is the order of margin shorten property. So one example on margin property. So create an HTML form. Margin and padding. Okay, so create like two div elements. Okay, div div 1 and div 2, id equal to div 2. Okay, so this div 2 div elements contains some information. Okay, same information. Okay, Okay, we can put different content also. So if you run this example, okay, it will show the result like this. Okay, two div elements. So now use style tag and div one id selector. So first of all, background color. Okay, background color, and the text color, div height and width 200 pixels, and height 200 pixels. Next, height and width and margin. Okay, so first run this example. Okay, and second div also, div 2. Okay, second div CSS also, and background color, and background color, and text color, and height width 200 pixels, and width 200 pixels. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so the output is displaying like this. If you use margin property, okay, if you use margin property, it will generate, okay, generate white space around the element. Okay, nothing but it will create the space. Okay, it will generate the space between these two elements. Okay, margin like 10 pixels, and here also same, margin 10 pixels. So it will generate space around the element, okay, outside of the border. Okay, space is created. So go to inspect element, and you can change the space. Okay, white space. Okay, so if you use margin and directed 10 pixel or 20 pixel, okay, it will apply all sides same width. Okay, left to right to bottom and top. Okay, all sides same pixels, same space. And if you use margin shorten property, okay, margin shorten property for different sides, 10 pixel top and 20 pixel right, and 20 pixel bottom, and 40 pixel left. Okay, so the div is moved from left 40 pixels. Okay, if you need, you can increase this like this. Okay, so it will move the div like this. Okay, so white space of the left side. Okay, div left side white space. Okay, it will generate the white space like this. Okay, 25 pixels. So copy this and paste here. Okay, you can test here the output. Okay, after that copy this code and paste here. Okay, if you need all sides same pixels, okay, you can use like this. Okay, it will apply all sides same 10 pixels. Okay, so for second div also same. Okay, if you want to display these two div elements side by side, okay, if you want to display these two div elements side by side, use float property and left. Okay, float property and left. Okay, two elements will display like this. Okay, so this is the margin property. So this margin property creates white space around the element. Okay, that is outside of the border. And second one is padding property. Okay, padding property. So this property is used to, okay, define the space between the element and element content. Okay, this property is used to define is used to define space between space between the element border element border and element content. Okay, so this property generates the space between the element border and the element content. Okay, and this is also we have short-term property for padding. Okay, so padding property is to generate space with all margin properties in one property. Okay, this is also same order. Top and next right. Okay, and bottom and left. Okay, this is also same order. First top, right, bottom and left. Okay, and padding top, padding right, padding bottom, padding left. Okay, so we have four properties for the padding top, right, bottom and left. So this padding property is used to generate space between the element border and the element content. Okay, see here first div. Okay, I am using padding. Okay, padding 10 pixel. Okay, observe here the space is created, a space is created, okay, between element and element border and element content. So this is the element content and this is the element border. Okay, space is created between element border and element content. Okay, if you need more space, okay, you can increase like this. Okay, so you can apply like this. Okay, if you want to apply all sides same pixels, you can use like this. Otherwise, if you want to apply different space for the different sides, okay, 20 pixels. Okay, first top 10 pixel, right 20 pixel, bottom 40 pixel and left 50 pixels. Okay, so it will apply like this. Okay, actually you can use only single for all sides. Okay, so second element also same, padding also 10 pixels. Okay, so these are the margin and padding properties. Okay, and this is also box model in CSS. Okay, so this is also box model. Okay, using margin and padding properties we can create, okay, boxes in CSS. Okay, so next one is display and visibility properties. Display and visibility properties. Okay, display property specifies how an element is displayed, and the visibility property specifies if an element should be visible or hidden. Okay, so first visibility property. Okay, visibility property. So use visibility property hidden. Okay, hidden, visibility hidden hides an element. Okay, hides an element, but it will still take up the same space as before. Okay, but it will still take up the same space as before. Same space as before. Okay, and next display property. Okay, display none property. Okay, hides an element, and it will not take up any space, and it will not take any space. Okay, it will not take up any space. So for example, to create an HTML form, display visibility properties. So we have like 4 paragraphs. Okay, P. Okay, so 4 paragraphs with some content. Okay, so first paragraph, this content, and second paragraph, okay, and third paragraph, and fourth paragraph. Okay, so now IDs equal to P1, ID equal to P2, ID equal to P3, P4, and next style hash P1. Okay, so text color, text color P2, P2 text color. Okay, paragraph 2 text color, and here I am using visibility property. Okay, hidden. Okay, so this paragraph 2 is hidden, hides an element, visibility hidden. and P3. Next color, and for P3 display none. Okay, so first paragraph 2 visibility hidden, and paragraph 3 display none properties used, and P4 only color. Okay, so now run this example. You can see here margin, first paragraph and last paragraph is displaying. Okay, and the second and third paragraphs are not displaying. Okay, so this is first paragraph, and this is second paragraph, and third paragraph. Okay, third paragraph is not displaying, and fourth paragraph. Okay, you can observe here. So P2 visibility hidden we used. Okay, so if you use visibility hidden property, okay, it will take up the same space as before. Okay, paragraph same space using. Okay, for paragraph 3 no space. Okay, it will not take up any space. Okay, and the paragraph is hidden. Okay, so these are the two properties, display and visibility property. If we use visibility property, it will take same space as before, and display property will not take up any space as before. Okay, so to display paragraph 3, okay, change display none instead of none block. Okay, so that paragraph 3 is displayed. Okay, so for paragraph 2 visibility, okay, so visible. Okay, to display the paragraph, visibility visible or visibility hidden, and for display none or display block. The display block is used to display the hidden element, and display none hides an element. So these are the two elements to hide and display the HTML elements. And next one is fixed positioning and relative position, and observed positions. Fixed position and relative position and absolute position. Okay, so absolute positions. So CSS uh, fixed position fixed position allows you to position an element for the fixed, okay, fixed position. And relative position, a relative position element is positioned relative position element is positioned relative to its normal position. Okay, so for example, create one HTML form. Fixed position, fixed position, take two paragraphs. Okay, this is sample paragraph 1. This is sample paragraph 2. Okay, id p1, id p2. Okay, to apply the fixed position for the paragraph, position fixed, and okay, first paragraph, from top, from top 30 pixels. Okay, from top 30 pixels, uh, from right. Okay, it will display from right 6 pixels. Okay, paragraph 1 will display like from top 30 pixels and right 6 pixels, and text color, okay, text color, and font size, okay, 20 pixels. Okay, so run this example. Okay, actually this paragraph 1 and this is paragraph 2. Paragraph 1 is displaying from top 30 pixels and right 6 pixels. Okay, color red color. Okay, so this is the fixed position for this paragraph. Okay, and the second paragraph, this is the position. Okay, from top 30 pixel. Okay, okay, you can increase like this. Okay, from top 0. Okay, you can change the position. Okay, for the fixed position. So actually this is fixed position. And second paragraph, uh, top 30 pixels. Okay, same properties, right 6 pixels. Okay, and the color, okay, different color. And next, font size 20 pixels. Okay, so now run this. Okay, so top 30 pixel and the colors and the font size. Okay, so this is paragraph 2 position. Okay, so you can change like this. Okay, we cannot change the position. 30 pixel, and if we use position relative, okay, position relative, it is display, okay, related to the normal position. Okay, so for paragraph 1 position and paragraph 2 position is equal. Okay, so that is relative position. Okay, so relative position is positioned element relative to its normal position. And next, absolute position. absolute position. Position absolute is position relative to the nearest positioned ancestor. Nearest positioned ancestor. So create one HTML form and absolute. Take two div elements. Okay, like this. Okay, copy these two div tags and paste here. Okay, and style div1 position, first div position relative. Okay, and width 300 pixels and height 200 pixels and border 2 pixel solid. Okay, and div2 position absolute, and width 200 pixels, width 200 pixels and a top 80 pixels, top 80 pixels and right 0. Okay, and height 200 pixels and border 2 pixels and solid and color. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so these are the two paragraphs. Okay, so first div1 and div2. Okay, div2 used position absolute and div1 position relative. Okay, so if you remove this for div2 position absolute, it will display in normal position. Okay, so from top 80 pixels and right 0 and height, width and border. Okay, and 8 pixels, top 8 pixels and right. Okay, so you can move the development like this. Okay, from right 100%. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, right 50 pixel. Okay, this is in middle position. So these are the fixed, absolute and relative positions. And next topic is Next topic is margin, padding, display visibility. And next, opacity property. Opacity property in CSS. Okay, so opacity nothing but transparency. Okay, transparency, transparency, again, transparency. Okay, so to display the transparent images, okay, to display transparent images, transparent images. Okay, so we can use opacity. Okay, opacity property. Okay, opacity property. We can use opacity property. Okay, so creating transparent images in CSS3. CSS3 property transparency is opacity. So for example, so create one HTML form. Opacity, image, source equal to desert.jpg, and height 300 pixels and width 300 pixels and alt image. Okay, and next use CSS style image. Okay, element selector and opacity. Okay, opacity property takes values between 0 and 1. Okay, opacity values takes between 0 and 1, like 0.5, okay, 0.1 or 0.6, 0.8, 9 and 1. Okay, so it will take the values like this. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so this image is displaying in transparent. Okay, go to inspect and you can see here opacity 0.5. So if you use 1, it will display full opacity. If you use 0, okay, so image is not displaying. Okay, that is in transparency. Then 0.7, 0.3, okay, 0.6, 7. So like this we can use. Okay, so this is opacity property supports our latest browsers. Okay, and for IE, and use filter. Okay, to display transparent images in IE, use filter property and alpha filter alpha opacity equal to 40. 40 means 0.1, 0.4. Okay, so like this we can use for IE. So these are the transparent images. And next one is the rounded corners in CSS. Rounded corners. So rounded corners means border radius property. Border radius. The border radius property is used to apply rounded corners. Okay, rounded corners for HTML elements. Okay, rounded corners for HTML elements. For example, div tag or text boxes or anything. Okay, you can or you can apply for images also. For images also you can apply rounded corners for the images. Okay, div tag or image or mm, text box. Okay, so for all HTML elements you can apply rounded corners. Okay, but the border radius property we have to use. Create a HTML element, border radius. So for example, div tag id div1, you can take this. Okay, you can take this. Okay, and third div also. Okay, and CSS styles also. Okay, so these are the three div elements. Okay, so run this example. Okay, the div elements are displaying side by side. Okay, so this is square boxes. Okay, to apply rounded corners for these div elements, use border radius property. Border radius 25 pixels. Okay, so it will apply for all sides. Okay, so like this it will apply rounded corners. Okay, so this is actually background color for rounded corners. We can apply background image rounded corners, background color rounded corners, and border color rounded corners. Okay, for div 2 background image, URL desert.jpg. Okay, so now run this. Okay, so image as a background with the rounded corners, and third one border 4 pixel solid. Okay, text color black 000. Okay, so background color rounded corners and background image rounded corners and border rounded corners. Okay, we can apply rounded corners for three styles. Okay, so these are the today's topics. Okay, we will continue tomorrow.